Okay, so there's a couple more things that need to be mentioned if we're going to talk about circulation. Now we know that the Coriolis force deflects the air, right? Poleward, either north or south, but poleward. And this actually creates little ocean currents called gears. You can see these gears here. So this is the Pacific gear, this is the North Atlantic, of course we have to have the South Atlantic, we have the South Pacific, the Indian Ocean gear, these circular wind patterns, or ocean patterns, sorry, circular ocean patterns. Now, these things help maintain our Earth's heat balance, right? We talked way back when about the Earth having a heat budget. And so these little gears are the ones that help it. It brings the warm air up towards the poles, the cool air down toward the equator. There's a couple other things that you need to know. Upwelling. Upwelling happens right along a coast where the wind is blowing the water away. So that top layer gets blown away and that cooler, nutrient-rich stuff gets pulled up to the top. Now you've probably heard about these, El Niño and La Niña. And El Niño is warming the eastern Pacific, and La Niña is cooling the eastern Pacific. It's basically just two sides of a coin. So El Niño, here's Asia, here's Florida here, right? So we're looking at the Pacific Ocean. It's making it warmer here. La Niña making it cooler here, warmer over here. So you've probably heard those terms before, and you've probably heard them in relation to weather. Right? But they affect more than weather. They can affect whole economies, because places like Chile, Peru, and others usually have a lot of fishing industry. And so the fishing industry can be affected by the water temperature. Now, the good news for us is that when it's an El Niño, it means that we get less hurricanes. Yay! So we want El Niño. Now, La Niña is the exact opposite. La Niña, where it's cooler over here, means that we actually get more hurricanes. And Peru and Chile and Australia do a lot better for the fishing. Another global pattern is precipitation. Right? So remember our ideal water world, we had the equatorial low, right, where it's just been clouds and rain all the time, subtropical high, where it's going to be clear, because look at the way the winds are going away from it, and then the subpolar low. That's the way it should be. However, we get in the way, right? Mountains can get in the way, continents get in the way, temperature gets in the way, right? Because land heats up faster than ocean, right? So that's going to be a factor. So instead of complete rain right over the equator, you do see areas where there is, and look at where those areas are. A lot of them are around the equator. And then you have that subtropical high. Really? That's a subtropical high? Again, look at here, right? That's your deserts. Yeah, the subtropical high does exist, but mountain ranges and temperature and such get in the way.